of them are not just cover corners. Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary.
Touchdown! Rashad Bateman from 13 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board here first in the season opener. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that about that. And what I know about this group doing the drafting, it's not all about instant value when they put their class together. They wanted every pick to be somebody they see as a starter, maybe not today.
The throw is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progression. And Brown's got it for a Chiefs touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Ravens have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Boy, what a job there. Fourth down that far away from the end zone. Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. Still on his feet. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line.
Mahomes will throw. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Chiefs have regained the lead. Seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be...
Jacobs. Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Ah, what a luxury it is to be able to call on a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Here's Hurts to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on this
timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Willis. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles defense
now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Ray McLeod on the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through. Here we go. Fields from the gun on third down. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. Fields now. Now he'll run it. And he's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where
Cousins now. That is caught, and he's in. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down.
Now a second down throw for Fields. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any...
They can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Complete beyond the marker. And in, touchdown, Buffalo. So they punched it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way. And coaches offensively look for layups, Kate. You like basketball, right? They look for layups, easy gimmies. And in the short field, that usually is the case. Not against a defense like this, and not a defense that
How he handles this moment. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. That one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
That field goal.
To throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered. Because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. First down, Williams. Catch is made in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder, I could do yours.
Levis here on first down. Pass caught by Ridley. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans earn the chance to tie before halftime. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you...
Defense showing blitz. Levis escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Titans take a fourth-quarter lead. Will Levis with the touchdown. His fourth total score of the game. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to...
wasn't looking at him, but with their effort on his behalf...
And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Stick it in the air. It's Williams. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Year's draft.
This is the moment, Mike. He's been working
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points are on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. That's a nice pickup on a first down. On play action. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball.
May to the air once more. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense.
He did not get to the end zone. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution. Burrow. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create.
Here's Richardson to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion. 3rd and long. Now Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually...
Now Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Stephon Diggs. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores.
It's a design boot. Intercepted in the end zone. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second. Out of the gun, Lawrence. This is hauled in by Ingram. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars have taken the lead late. Sanders. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And their season will begin with a win. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.
They'll go again here with Kamara. Finding space at the 15. And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown Saints.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact.
Throw for Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just...
The shotgun. It's caught. Taking off. And he will score. Derek Carr. Touchdown, New Orleans. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown. Here's Young. That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half thrown for the day. And you got a big question you got to answer, whether he should even be in the game.
That one taken in right side by Leggett. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least...
Throwing here, Darnold. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays...
Here's Locke. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a second quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you gotta get...
Here's Darnold to throw. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And they take this in for the score. The Vikings take a fourth quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary...
Looking to throw. Hockenson reels it in. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this. To the air this time, Herbert. And this is going to be an L.A. touchdown. The Chargers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you do your third downs, it's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you want to do on 2nd down.
And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate.
Offense ready to get this drive underway. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. He's on his way. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Adam Trautman, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they missed block.
Geno now to throw. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch.
At their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Throw left side complete to Trautman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin's mark of 554 passing yards in one game. He's back to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something you see.
Now Dak to throw. Oh, my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Greg Newsome has it. He's at midfield. Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return.
Lead with a score. Here we go, 2nd and 9. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following,
they're going for it. Here's Watson. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense?
Here's Chubb up the middle. Runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Brock, we all use literally far too often these days, and sometimes in the wrong context, but this guy has literally driven his team to a lead here. His 2nd score
Has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That is caught, back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there if you're like he's been more than just good. He
is in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First,
now Stafford. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their 1st sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's a...
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Rams are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. 1st drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words...
Play action. Stafford. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the running crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He gets this complete, finding Adams. 1st catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if...
3rd and goal coming up. That one taken in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, New York. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be Oh, in, he's got it. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a total.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. He works free, right side. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way, a back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.